Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys had an amazing day. Listen, I have been running. I just left a board meeting, so I am all over the place. But guess what? We're going to make it do what it do, always in the leaders community. So a couple of quick things before Miss Hilton jumps on. I just want to remind you guys, as I do every week, that these learning sessions are here to help you get your entire life. You can use these sessions to help fund whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever it is that you're believing in. These learning sessions, which are absolutely for free, you can come in, you can ask the questions that you desire, but most importantly, we are offering this to you as a part of being a member of this community, but also to make sure that we give you the resources that you need. Many of us, we already know we are a part of many communities, and a lot of these communities don't give us necessarily what we need. In the leaders community, we offer everything, okay, from personal development, professional development, entrepreneurship, health and wellness, how to's. Listen, we offer a lot here in this community, and I'm so honored to be in this community to give you guys the necessary tips, tools, and resources that you need. So I am waiting for Ms. Hilton to jump on. I hope that you guys can see me within the group. I don't see myself within the group, but I hope I am on and popping here in the leaders community. Hello. Guess what? Hello. I shared it. Everyone doing? Let me share it to my group. You guys had enough here. Okay. So Miss Hilton is here. Okay. Hey, Miss Hilton, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. So we're gonna get this on and popping. So here's a couple of things. Number one, we're on StreamYard live.
Okay.
All right. And I shared it to my business page in YouTube and not the private community. So I just really quickly sent it to my private community. But I wanted to remind the leaders here in the group, or whoever is watching now, because I've been all over the place. Today was one of those days. You ever had a day where you're constantly running? That was today. But I want these guys, as I was mentioning to them, I offer these learning sessions here in our private community as a free resource. So basically what I do, I lead them to the train. And then once the influencer come on, like yourself, Ms. Hilton, it is their responsibility to purchase their ticket so that they can travel to their next purpose. Okay?
I love it.
All over the place. So that's why I always encourage the leaders to join these free resources and sessions, ask the questions that they need. But in order to elevate, you must invest. So without further ado, Ms. Hilton, take it away. I'm going to bump on.
Well, hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that really warm welcome. And I love the metaphor of the train. And so, this right here, I guess, then consider it a little trip to the train station, if you will. So, I am Denicia Hilton, Doctor of Oriental Medicine, Holistic Way Activator, right here at your service. And I would like to really ask you at this time to kind of get ready to go on a little journey. I mean, we are headed over to this train station apparently. But right now, just kind of find a little comfy spot and just kind of get ready to go on a little adventure with me. And some of you might find it easier to close your eyes. Nothing's really going to be going on, so there's nothing really to see right now at this point. But you can just close your eyes and just kind of come into a calm space. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through a little bit of a visualization. And you're going to now just take some good deep breaths. We're going to do about 3 of them. We can do this together. So we can do a quick Deep breath in and then out. And then we're going to do that again and take a good deep breath in and then out. At this point, it's only the second one, but you might feel your body kind of relax and let go a little bit where there might be some tension. You might even find that your feet are going to be firmly planted on the ground. And so for this last one, we're going to take a good deep breath in. Yes, and then out. So continue to have your eyes closed with me here. And with your eyes closed, you're going to actually envision that you're putting on these little glasses. And with these little glasses, these glasses actually transformed you into this rambunctious 2-year-old. As this 2-year-old, like, what is it that you're seeing? What is it that you're feeling? You can imagine that you're feeling lively and such full of energy. You even feel that as you have these glasses on, your eyes are even open wider. There's a lot of movement because you're so excited about what it is that you're about to do. So you imagine that you're in just this green field out at the park, and you just take off running. You even just trip a little bit, and then you jump right back up, and you actually continue running. Your eyes are so focused on that jungle gym, and you just want to get there. Even as you're almost there, you see a little friend of yours, and you even wave. You see someone else that you don't even know, but you wave anyway, and you're just smiling and cheesing along. And then you get there, you cross over into the sand that's providing this nice cushion and comfort. And you get there and you meet your friend right there at that jungle gym. You invite over the other one that you see, and they come over and play with you too. And you're just so excited to be there. You have no idea. You know, there's no worry. Mom's off somewhere, dad's off somewhere, and you're in your own world and you're just having fun. Even then, at that time, like, you end up seeing, I want to get to that point. I want to go up a little bit higher. So you just sit there and you take one step. You're like, yes, I'm getting there. And you take another step. I'm getting there. Then you take another step and you see, ooh, I'm moving a little bit farther away from where it was that I wanted to go. So now on this next step, what am I going to do? So you go ahead and you make another move and you realize, yes, that's it, because I'm moving closer. So you get there, you keep each step, and finally you're like, yes, I'm at the top. Your hands are raised. You're like so excited that you made it there. Your friends are celebrating with you. They got up there too in their own way. And then now all of y'all are like, what are we going to do? And despite what it is that they want to do, you see that you want to go over to the slide. So you go right ahead on down this jungle gym and then make a move over towards the slide. And even at the slide, you're totally feeling strong and confident that you can make it up those steps to get to the top of that slide and then make your way right on down. And once you do get to that slide, you do make those steps going up, you actually see that there's someone else that's there, and they're cheering you on too to make it up there to the top. And then as you're up there, you take that moment and you celebrate that you're there, and then you're excited to go down. And as you sit down and you get ready to go down that slide, you feel the breeze just rush over your face, and you get down to the bottom and you see that your mom and your dad are totally like, yay, go you, right? even others that are playing with you on the playground that you know and you don't know, but they're all there for you. You even feel like the sand that the slide is on is providing some cushions for you. You didn't even think about it, but it's there. And so you just kind of continue going about your time, playing around on this playground, and you're just feeling so great. And then all of a sudden you realize, I need some nourishment. So you run over to go grab a snack. And then with you just sitting back and enjoying your snack, swinging your legs as you're sitting there, watching everything else that's happening on the playground. Okay. So now, with that, I'm going to ask you to just go ahead and you can remove those little glasses. And then now we're back to our adult selves. So with that visualization there, I just took you on this little journey of actually remembering and recalling what it's like to be out there on this playground, right? What happened during that visualization that I just guided you through? Three things happened, three major things happened. There was the opportunity to explore, there was the opportunity to experience, and there was the opportunity to evolve. So that's explore, experience, and evolve. That all happened right there on the playground, in which case I'm going to call it the perfect playground. Perfect meaning whole and complete, meaning that on that playground, everything that you needed was right there. So what you did at that time was you went literally in exploration. When you're exploring, that means that you opened yourself up to possibilities. You actually opened yourself up to many opportunities that were there. So many choices, but you decided on something and you went for it. Not only that, the opportunity of who is even going to be there to support you along in whatever it is that you decided that you wanted to do. In that visualization, there was nobody actually leading or guiding you but you. And you were moving to each of the places that you wanted to from your heart's desires, from your inner and authentic self. And you were right there supported by those that literally were like, yeah, you can do it. I'm going to either do it with you or I'm even going to like just cheer you on, right? And not only that, even those that did do it with you, they actually went about doing it in their own way. So all it was just that you just went in with this open heart, this open space, and you continued. And even in your exploration, remember there was a little trip as you were running out there to that jungle gym. That trip actually can mean just how much it is that as we're exploring in our lives, there are those moments where something seems like it trips us up, but you actually were able to just jump right back up and keep going. You learned from that trip. And even then, as you climbed to the top of that jungle gym, you actually were able to see that step got me a little bit away from where it was that I wanted to go. So what's going to be my next decision? And then you took a step. Even in that exploration, what happened was at each moment, you were actually so in the present and seeing that this is where I'm at. What's my next step? And then you move forward. There was no guilt. There was no shame about what happened in the past. There was no anxiety about what's going to happen in the future. It was pretty much just being open and saying, I see this is where I want to go. And I'm open to how it is that I get there. I'm open to who might be there to offer that for me. And I'm also open to what other resources are going to help me get there as well. Then you got to experience. So through that experience, that is that whole just taking this step. You had to experience that, see what that felt like, do whatever it was, and then you just kept going. It was feeling the breeze coming down the slide. It was feeling the sand, as that's even support system for you. You got to experience that. And you just kept repeating like those same things that really got your inner self to go, yes, this is it. This is fun. You even experienced nourishment coming in the end with that snack and your little legs just kind of wiggling, right? And that's the way that we can envision and seeing how food in our life can do that, how people in our lives can do that. And at the end of that whole visualization, what happened was you just grew. You grew, you evolved. So that's our third one. You evolved because through the exploration and the experience, you were able to see this is working, this isn't working. This is valuable, this isn't valuable. And you did that by being so in the present and detaching from the outcome. And throughout it all, you actually were unleashing and expressing who you really are through that. And you were surrounded with support in that way. So all of this is what it is and what it means to be activating play in your life. To be activating play in the sense that through play-based learning, through actively experiencing opportunities, you're able to actually learn and be able to open yourself up. In play, there's a level of understanding that happens when you get to experience first. When you get to experience first, we just tricked our minds. We tricked our ego actually to actually experience it. And then you end up learning from that experience. That's how it is that as adults, we come into this place of like, oh my gosh, how the heck, why do I respond this way in these certain circumstances and situations? It's because it was learned from before. So at that time, as we were growing up, we didn't really think that that's what we were learning because we just experienced it. So how about now you can make this conscious decision every day, I'm going to play. And in what ways that the play is going to actually open me up, right? You're tapping into your own creativity. You're being present at that time. It's even being surrounded around those that's going to even support you. So just as you were in that visualization, it was you and your own journey, but you were still surrounded around those that supported you. Same thing can happen in real life, in IRL, and just right now as adults. And that's exactly what happens even in the perfect playground. That perfect playground can be anywhere that you are. And so I'm inviting you, in what ways is it that you can use the play? I also say that the play is an acronym. It's in the potential and learning about yourself. And then through that process, we're able to tie in the spirit, the mind, and the body. So we're tying in the spirit, mind, and body so that you are in alignment. We're going to be looking at how it is that the physical experience, the mental and emotional experiences are actually invitations offering you guidance for your own personal evolvement, your own personal growth, also along in your personal healing journey. This right here is a culmination actually of my expertise and my background practicing as a doctor of Oriental medicine and really taking a look at people holistically. How is it that all these elements of our lives play a role into the physical manifestations that we see today? So you really can see that serious healing doesn't have to be so serious, okay? And amongst all of that foundationally, what it is that I'm seeing where you are experiencing these symptoms. They are not yours. You're just experiencing them and they're messages guiding you into what it is that might need to be addressed. And so some people, they love coming and seeing me where it is that I'm able to help connect these things for you and provide it in a place that is playful and yet is healing all at the same time. All the tools that you need are going to come to you, whether that's herbs, that's supplements, is it mindfulness, is it journaling, what is it that I need? That's going to come to you. And in this space is where it is that I hold the space for you to come as you are, welcome you as you are, and at the same time encouraging you to embrace, embody, and express your perfect, authentic self. Yes, you are perfect. You are whole and complete. So therefore, you can let go of the fixing yourself, gotta get it togetherness. No. You already are together. You already are whole. You already are complete. Now, all it is that we just come together and see how we can take that physical, mental, emotional symptoms or experiences into how it is they're guiding you into your own personal development, your own spiritual development and growth. I really look forward to seeing just who it is that you are and your perfect authentic self, holding that space for you, being that buddy right there with you on the perfect playground. And right here and right now, I love this space. I'm feeling this energy, even if you were here present live or if you see the recording. So you're totally invited to come and check it out at the Perfect Playground with a trial in the Recreation Center. So the Recreation Center is a monthly membership. Cancel at any time. So you're invited to come and check it out. Get your first month on me, and then check it out. Come check out a live workshop. Come check out guided meditations, our play group consultings, and all of that, so that you are getting that insight that you're looking for in your own personal healing journey, where you can realize that serious healing doesn't have to be so serious. And you are in a space, in a community, just like on that playground in the visualization, surrounded by others that are willing to celebrate you and your authentic self, and especially as you evolve into expressing that even more. So I thank you so much. I am Denicia Hilton, Doctor of Oriental Medicine and Holistic Play Activator, and I look forward to seeing you in the Recreation Center or even right here.
It was good. I don't know how much people in this community understand the importance of visualization. I might be saying that wrong, but again, but after what you told me, I am complete and I am whole. So y'all got to take me how to get it.
Yes.
But I was listening to Lisa Nichols, and this is a video that I watch regularly on YouTube. She's dressed in all white. She's overseas, and she takes the audience through a visualization experience. And that was the first time I was introduced to that. And I was sitting there and I literally felt like I was in that space that us through. And I think it also goes hand in hand with guided visualization. But she did the same thing you did in the beginning. Close your eyes, put your little goggles on, get your mind here, and when you're able to physically and mentally feel yourself somewhere else, that takes you one step closer to whatever it is that you're seeking that's going to change the trajectory of your life. It is so, so, so very important that we do these things. I honestly suggest that both men and women do this, but I more so lean on my ladies because, again, we have so much going on throughout the day. Like for me today, I'm working from home. I left home. I had to take the dog to the vet. From the vet, jump straight to a board meeting, come from the board meeting, come in here, cook dinner, and then run back in the front room. So I'm constantly going. And I know that this evening, once the house begins to settle, I'm going to sit right here in this front room because all my plants is in here, all of the oxygen, I'm turning on meditation music, and I'm taking myself out of this day and preparing myself for a new day. And that's why, again, visualization is very, very important. Ms. Hilton, I thank you. I honor you for coming in and sharing your expertise. We don't want you to leave the leaders community. We want you to share your information. As soon as we get off this video, we want to know how we can get in contact with you. We want to know how we can join your tribe and how we can continue to learn. You gave us the information. You just let my tribe know that they can you. And that's what I want people to understand. For the past several months, I've been doing these learning sessions so people understand you can't get everything from me. And if I'm the only one in this group that's giving you my expertise, you should run. It is very important that we connect with other individuals so that we can be well-rounded. And so I thank you. Your information is important. They don't understand. They may not understand, but a lot of times they come to me and they ask me questions because they don't want to feel that they're not perfect. And I loved what you said. You are perfect. You are whole. Because a lot of times we feel all over the place based on how I felt earlier. But I also know that there's going to come a time this evening where I settle myself, connect with myself so that I can be whole, so that I can rest well, and so that I can start tomorrow on a great note. So what you're giving us is beautiful. It is the air that we breathe. And I'm just honored that you said yes. As I tell everyone for the past several weeks, I don't know half the people. I just put out a call and I know that the universe was going to answer. We've had people teach us about manifestation, coping skills, how to write a book, how to network. We've had entrepreneur resources provided. Now we have visualization. So we're working with the overall body. We need all of these assets, how to's, how to visualize, how to manifest, how to cope with change, all of these great things that we offer here in the Leaders Community. So make sure, Ms. Hilton, when we're done, I want you to make sure that you hit the button and come back and give information.
Yeah, I will.
And again, I'm going to make sure I do my visualization because I haven't made a lot of sense today, but I think I'm making sense. I know somebody out there is understanding what I'm saying. It's just been one of those days. But again, this is confirmation that you must settle yourself each and every day. And that allows you to be open to receive. Oh, girl, I love you already. I got to make sure we have another call. We got to have another call. These kids don't know, but they're going to know. They're going to learn this year that everything that I'm bringing to them is not me. This is the universe that is attracting like minds.
Mhm.
Don't let me get off
As
my
long as you're open to receive, then yes.
let me get off
What-
my heart. Because see, I can go for hours. Let me get off my heart. But I'm telling you guys, everything's going on in the world. Yes, it is a lot. It is a lot, but you have to do what it takes to keep yourself balanced. That's the only way you're going to succeed in any season. Woo!
Yes.
Started. Girl, you did
I
that.
love it. Thank you.
You did that. Okay, you are a breath of fresh air. You did that.
Thank you. And thank you so much for the space to be able to do that, to share. Just like you said, you don't know what you don't know until like it's there. And like when it does speak to somebody, it's gonna speak to them and hit them right at that point. And they're like, all right, this is what I was asking for. Okay, here we go. And it's like, are you going to get on the train that you mentioned? Like,
Yeah.
Are you going to go ahead and do it?
Mm-hmm. I love that. And what I also love is that I can feel your energy. It's pure, is magnetic, and is positive and uplifting. And I just love everything about you. This is our first time connecting,
Right.
But I always go and scroll through people's Facebook. I stalk people before I say, yeah, you can come on and speak. But I felt that energy alone from your profile picture. So I know that you are an entrepreneur. You have a lot of things going on. But whenever you have something, whenever you're promoting in your group, please feel free to promote in the Leaders Community also. We need resources. And a lot of times, individuals don't come on during the live, but they come back for the replay. So also we have access to you, how we get connected to you, your Facebook community, your social media handles. We need all those things because not only we are seeking more resources, but we also want to support on the back end as well. And that's what this community is all about. We're small in numbers, but child, we gotta blow. Okay.
I mean, what did the mustard seed do, right?
Yes, there's heavy hitters in this group. And I'm telling you, everybody, I'm rambling, but I thank you. So, leaders, as always, y'all know how I end my lives. As always, remember to manifest and endure the extreme. Talk to each one of you soon in the group. Thank you.